guys are so sweet to me. I'm literally just beyond blessed to have every single one of you in my life, and that's literally like, I'm not even sugarcoating it. So thank you for being part of the Swamp family, and thank you for being here for me.
In his 3-part series, Shane Dawson would explore the life of Bunny Meyer, also known as Grav3YardGirl, and help her revive her channel.
Hey everybody, it's Bunny!
The videos amassed millions of views as the audience sat captivated. This dying channel had hit the jackpot. One of the most relevant channels right now wanted to collaborate.
Bunny, I'm coming for you.
He was so interested in really getting to know me and to not just collab, but to forge a friendship.
Her channel skyrocketed as new viewers heard her story.
That is crazy. Like, what?
But 1 year later, was it enough? Welcome to Psych IRL, my name is Donna. Alright, so I was asked to talk about survivorship bias. Now, if you are very familiar with my content, you know I talked about the successful journeys of a number of YouTubers, and someone pointed out that maybe it's the result of survivorship bias. What survivorship bias is basically this logical error where we look at the most successful people in their niche and we follow the advice of those successful people. Now there's nothing wrong with that, but we have to take into consideration failures as well. For example, in World War II, the designers of planes were trying to find out ways to strengthen their bomber planes. Planes that were just in combat flew back with bullet holes, and the designers would figure out how to strengthen this plane. They would look at where the bullet holes were located and strengthen those areas. Now those are surviving planes though, so even though the bullet holes pierced through those areas, the planes did not go down. So strengthening those areas wouldn't really have an effect. It may be a better idea to strengthen the parts that didn't get shut down. We could also apply survivorship bias to YouTubers. And it's a little weird examining someone's failure. After all, we don't know if they failed on purpose, like they're not uploading consistently, or they're not getting they're not following trending topics on purpose, so we don't really know, so it's a little weird. So we're gonna examine Grav3YardGirl, aka Bunny Meyer, and I've chosen to examine her and choose her as an example of survivorship bias because I feel like everyone expected her to go on this upward trend.
Hey everybody, it's Bunny, and it is time for another thrilling, riveting, exciting, possibly somewhat disturbing adventure in Does This Thing Really Work?
Bunny Meyer created her channel in 2010, but she didn't officially start till 2011 of February, where she uploaded a variety of content, from tutorials to talking about paranormal experiences.
Someone was pushing the horse with the kid on it, and there was nobody in the room, and they were like, oh, like, what's going on? And the kid would always be like, oh, Bobby was playing with me and I saw Bobby and this and that and the other.
What really popularized her channel though was trying as seen on TV products and testing if the items actually worked.
Does this thing really work?
She was one of the first people to bring personality into product reviews. Reviews on YouTube were purely informational in the early days. A user may be doing research on whether or not they should buy an item, find a video review, take that information from that video, and then leave. Early reviews brought in a lot of views because potential customers were always in need of an opinion to whether or not they should make a purchase. Meyer took that concept and added personality. Not only were her videos informational, but she added things like humor and life stories.
I used to sit there and like paddle brush my hair every day, and it pulled my hair out and it caused my hair to have a lot of breakage, and I had like the worst frizzy hair until like I was a sophomore in high school because I had ripped all of my hair out and created all this frizz, like literally my frizz, like all the yearbook photos. So after that I just vowed to quit brushing my hair, combing my hair altogether.
This built audience dedication and recurring viewers, no matter what she was reviewing.
Conair, Infinity, Pro, Curl Secret, Upside Down Mascara, the Soda Stream, Lick Lash Things, the Dunking Buddy, Squeezy Freezy, Hot Bun, Ear Floss, Revere, the Wow Cup. Wow.
So Meyer actively gained viewership through search and kept them through personality. Some have said that her channel is only popular because of a successful ad campaign.
Hey, hi, hello. Hey everybody, it's Bunny. Who is ready to follow me around?
Here's Johnny.
But she still had a recurring audience. The ad just quickened the process, perhaps. In other words, your videos can be shown to many people, but they still have to be adequate in order for the audience to like them.
I feel like they're like, oh, what's those things? You know what I'm talking about!
Other creators took note and followed suit. A number of similar videos popped up all over the internet. The formula was exactly the same. The creator would try a product.
The sock slider. I can't believe this is a real thing, but when I saw it, I was like, I have to buy it.
Something would go wrong, or they'd be surprised at how well it works.
This is not as cool as I thought it would be, everyone.
And it'd make one hilarious video. Instead of most search results heading in Meyer's direction, it was now being distributed among several creators. Eventually, the trend died and many moved on. Review videos have now evolved into very niche topics where YouTubers review a certain type of product. Likewise, the novelty of infomercials and as seen on TV products have worn off.
Do you struggle and strain to reach high places, behind the couch, or in small tight spaces? Well, not anymore. Introducing Grab It, the ingenious new tool that grabs where you can't reach.
Diminishing viewer interests with Meyer's content. Because she had chosen not to evolve her channel, her numbers began to sink. Even though she's done all the things that big YouTubers have advised, do what you like, be yourself, her numbers don't really reflect that. And as that trend died, she continued to be herself. This is what she actually liked, but the numbers just weren't there. Shane Dawson felt like it would be a good series to help revive her channel. So he flew to Texas, and he hates flying.
Update. I'm still having a panic attack, but because of the drug I took, now I can't feel it, but I know it's happening. It's almost like being in a mental prison.
Oh my god, okay, we're really close to our house. I'm nervous.
In his 3-part series, Shane took the viewer to see a very personal side to Bunny Meyer she was afraid to show to her followers. We saw a number of her quirks and things she loved collecting. Most importantly, she opened up about her channel.
I don't even want to care about like the numbers and the views and the subscribers and whatever. Like, I just want to have fun. Yeah. But it's like, I feel like I can't have fun because I feel like the whole world is watching me fail.
Meyer also unveiled the insecurity she felt for the past few years. Shane then analyzed her channel and addressed the problem of evolution.
We've seen this from you before.
Yeah.
For a long time.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, I used to have the same feelings. I'm like, why isn't this video doing well? It's bright yellow. I'm eating a piece of pizza. I'm making a funny face. It says Taco Bell. Like, those are all the key things. And whatever. And the reason it wasn't doing well is because people were like, you don't need to click.
Yeah.
We get it.
Yeah.
Both creator and viewer were moved by her story, causing a second rise in viewership.
And then I started tearing up when Bunny teared up because I deal with a lot of anxiety and stress over YouTube, and a lot of the things that Bunny talked about I deal with.
When we look at her channel today though, we see that the effects of that collaboration has worn off. She's still doing fairly well and better than most creators, but her numbers aren't up to the standard of when she was popular. Did something go wrong? The most common advice big YouTubers give aspiring creators is be yourself and make stuff that you like.
So my tip for anyone that wants to start making YouTube videos is the same boring reply that I've always gave, which is do it because you enjoy making it. Because if you enjoy making them, people will enjoy watching them. And if people don't watch them, then you're at least having fun making them.
I feel like a hostage in my own channel now, because I feel like even if I want to just sit down and have fun, and I keep referring to that like lipstick swatching video because you guys, like, honestly, the feedback on that video like kind of killed me, because I had so much genuine fun that day, and I don't know if that read through or not, but I was so happy to just be there.
I think people assume that if you are yourself or you enjoy the content you're making, the views will come. That isn't always the case.
I'm also beating myself up all the time, telling myself that everything I do is bad and not good enough, and it's not Graveyard Girl 2.0 enough, and people are gonna hate it, and, you know, like, I can never make a video like I did, like, for all 8 years that I've been on YouTube, and it's just like, sometimes I struggle with even feeling like I can keep up or that that's really me. I've always wanted to do bigger things and better things and more edited things sometimes, but my favorite thing is literally to just flop down and talk to you guys.
Although she was thankful for the collaboration, it also put a lot of pressure on her to publish higher quality videos. The attention that the collaboration put on her made her feel like she had to live up to this Grav3YardGirl 2.0 people were expecting. For a while, renewed interest was there because of this shoutout. And even though opening up and showing vulnerability on camera was something the viewers wanted, you could tell how uneasy it made her feel.
I want to share these things with you. I want to be honest and open with you. And I want to tell you guys what's going on. And I want to kind of like unpack all this with you and tell you this story. But it's hard. And it sometimes makes me feel sick afterward. I feel like to share this bonds me closer with you guys. But also I don't want to do too much too fast.
Some of her most viewed videos are videos of her opening up, but that's not easy for a lot of people to do. She does still attempt to open up to her viewers, but it is very hard. And it's not that she's not being herself, she's just choosing not to share that side of her with the public. Rightfully so. We all have our personal boundaries of what we want to share. Some are more willing to showcase their family online, while others want privacy. In the case of Bunny Meyer, there is a clear discrepancy in what the audience wants and what Grav3YardGirl wants. When we look at her content today, we see that a lot of it is similar to what she had made pre-Shane Dawson collaboration. She had previously shared her fear of change.
I just don't want you guys to think that because everything is not completely different 1 month later, 2 months later, even 3 months later, that I'm at any time not keeping Shane's advice like very close to my heart and very much in my mind. But I feel like I am by nature slower to change. If I try and just jump in and turn my entire house upside down overnight, I do get extreme anxiety and panic attacks.
But it's been over a year now and the content is still similar. For a channel of her size, she also has a low view count. But does that really matter? Post Shane Dawson collaboration, she created videos that were highly produced. Some did very well. But as she stated before, she doesn't like doing that type of video. Maybe the numbers don't matter to her. Maybe she's happy with the dedicated audience she has right now.
No matter how many people are watching or not watching or how like relevant or irrelevant I am, and I just hate that whole thing. I don't prescribe to that. I don't give a anymore. Like, call me irrelevant. Like, I just want to own my channel again. I want to be able to come here and not have every video. I don't know. It's just not natural for me. Like, I'm not trying to fit in with Hollywood. I'm not trying to compete with television. I'm not trying to compete with Netflix. That's never been my goal. I'm just part of the original string of YouTubers where it's broadcast yourself.
For this video, I did rewatch the series again, and I think it's a little difficult to see someone with such a cool personality and unique personality to have I don't want to say dying, because I think she's doing a lot better than most YouTubers.
I'm in Gucci and I found a lot of cute stuff.
I mean, if that's irrelevant, I want to be irrelevant, right? Like, I think it's difficult to see someone that's not very controversial with low numbers than, you know, other people. And I kind of have the feeling that Shane Dawson felt the same way. He liked her personality. He pretty much related to her story. She's very normal and she's very human, and like, it kind of sucks, but is that entertaining to watch? And I'm gonna say that, like, I kind of relate to this. I always feel like, do I have to scream and yell and cause controversy in order to get viewers? It seems like everyone at the top has been controversial, and it's like the same story. They go through this whole hero's journey thing. They mess up, they repent, everyone likes them again, you know? And I think it's the human side of us that wants to see her win. She's so relatable, she's so normal, but again, is that entertaining? I don't know. Only Ryan Higa and Jenna Marbles can save us now. That's the end of the video. I will see you guys next time. Stay psyched.